Hello, all of my fabulous friends. It is so lovely to see you here. If you're returning, I thank you so much. And if you're new to my channel, then I say welcome to my channel. My name is Denise, and this is a channel, Radiating Beauty, which is really dedicated to the 45 plus working gals. So today, obviously, if you've seen my thumbnail, then you wanted to kind of click on this and see what all the buzz is about. And let's be real, you and we work hard for our money. We are busy, busy girls. We are busy living our life, doing all the things that requires. And we would like to just have kind of like a not full glam, but kind of quick, but looking good, out the door makeup routine that is going to put our best faces forward. And this is what this video is about. These are my recommendations that I have been using and loving the more minimalistic makeup look. So let's get started. And if you're new here, just before we get into the video, please smash that like button if you like this kind of content. And please think about subscribing to my channel. I won't inundate you with videos because I upload once a week, and I would love for you to join my Radiating Beauty family. All right, now let's get into the video. And I think there's nothing more important than just kind of speeding up the whole process for getting ready in the morning, but wanting to just go out there and look your very best. And this is what this video is about. Okay, so we're going to just assume, okay, for the sake of this video, that you've already done your skincare. You drink lots of water, you use a really nice moisturizing cream, and you've cleaned your face all free of makeup, and you are good to go. So we're going to start from that point, which is all super duper important. But the first thing I always do, if you've ever watched my videos, is I moisturize my lips, because I find, at least here as a Western Canadian gal, especially now that we're really at the end of fall, going into winter deep, it's like it's starting to get dry. So I always start by moisturizing my skin and then moisturizing my lips. All right, now for the face, which is really the one that takes the most amount of time for, I have a couple of products, but the whole idea of expediting sort of your makeup get ready routine, but putting your best face forward, is really looking for those kind of like products that aren't going to just kind of mask your face. So I'm talking typically about a powder or a liquid foundation. And what I have found is that these kind of they look good, but they kind of take a little bit of time to finesse, don't they? Because you don't want to just slap them on. But I have been a purchase with my own, of course, hard-earned money, but I have recently just purchased this fabulous foundation stick that I want to share with you, and I'm sure you've heard of it. It's in Sephora. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's why it's in this video. But equally saying that I love this product doesn't mean you have to go out and buy it. You do not. If you use kind of like a tinted moisturizer, something that is going to just even out any redness and sort of hyperpigmentation or imperfections in your skin, then by all means you get that product. But what I'm saying is these type of stick foundations, they are totally the way to go for that kind of flawless looking skin. And this Merit minimalistic foundation stick, it truly is, it's the chef's kiss. This one here, like I said, I bought it in one of the sets. If you go to merit.com, they have all these really wonderful sets. It's just so perfect for my skin color. So I'm just going to kind of give it a quick swatch. Actually, I'll do it on the back of the hand because I do have a little sort of, different colorations. This is in the color Sand. And I want to take the Merit brush that was in my kit, which is also, by the way, a fabulous. And I want to show you. So it's a stick foundation. It's quite emollient. There's, I believe, 30 different shades, so should match just about every skin tone. And just look at how this, like, I've just wiped a little bit on, and just look at how seamless that just literally melts into your skin and just kind of sets it up with a slight sort of dewy texture, but not sticky. So what I do in the morning is I literally take it and I just apply it, kind of 3 even strokes, and then I kind of go, especially here because I have hyperpigmentation, anywhere that you think you need a little help. And then that's as easy as it is. It's like a drawing on your face. And then I take this brush and I literally, it's so soft, I just buff it out. and I just move that product around, and then what you will see, because it does literally melt into your skin, no word of a lie, but you guys, can you see how this literally, without any effort, it is absolutely foolproof, it's fuss proof, and it just allows your skin to look absolutely flawless. Like, would you guys look at that? You cannot even see where the foundation starts and my skin ends. It's absolutely perfection. I love it. Now, this is said to be a minimalistic foundation stick. That's a 2-in-1, so it's meant to be your all over face foundation as well as concealer. I have used it for concealer. I don't mind it in a pinch. It's quick. It's not my go-to for concealer because it is a little bit heavy for under eye, sort of like fine lines and wrinkles, but a product that is a go-to, that's equally as fast, and it's just no fuss and easy. Of course, it's Maybelline Instant Age Eraser Concealer. It's like the #1 selling concealer in North America. Dial it up. It's got the sponge. Give it a few dabs, put it under the eye. Don't fuss with it. Don't put powder on. Use the warmth of your hands. Just get in there. Just lay it all down. If you have to use a brush, go ahead, use the brush, but just don't touch it with any powder, because I find when you're in the 45 plus group, that's where the actual problems start to show up. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to kind of just now warm up the skin a little. And of course, there is a multitude, a plethora, if you will, of products that are out there on the market. But I find some of the best products happen to be cream products. They just work the best, especially for the 45 plus group, where our skin is tending to be combination, a little dry. That's what my complexion is. But you want to look for something that is a cream product, also multifunctional. And this one that I recently got from my BOXYCHARM, which is Wander Beauty. And if you're not familiar with Wander Beauty, they are wonderful. But this happens to be an On the Glow, and this is actually a blush stick. And on the other side, it's a highlighter. And those can be just so functional because, it's a cream product. You sweep it on, you buff it out, it's on your face, then you've got the highlighter to go, and you can throw the whole stick in your bag. You're good to go. But instead of that, I have been loving this Flush Balm. This is the color Cheeky by Merit. Again, I purchased this with my own hard-earned money, and I just think this is absolutely beautiful. This perfectly soft kind of kiss of pink blush cream, it just goes on, you'll see it, and it literally, again, just like the foundation, it just melts. It literally just melts into your skin. So I'm going to just hit it very quickly in the areas that I like a little blush, and that's it. That's the new packaging. I just think it's so beautiful. And then I am just going to let that melt into my skin. But you know what? It doesn't have to be a Merit product either. I just happen to love how it just literally melts and just looks so flawless and actually natural. But there are so many great cream products right now, especially when we're talking blush that's on the market. I just showed you one. That's the On the Glow sort of Wander Beauty one. And of course, another favorite of mine is Tower 28. And that's in Magic Hour. I mean, there is just so many really great ones. Sort of just gives you that sort of really like, I don't know, I call it the après-ski look, because it just kind of looks like, oh, you just came from outside and you just have a tiny little kiss of pink on your cheek. As my eyebrows are what I call the boyfriend eyebrows. I don't spend a lot of time with them, but I do kind of like to have them somewhat uniform. So I'm just going to take this little spoolie here that's on this little Sephora brush. There's literally no product at the end. And I kind of just give them a brush up. And then again, for brows, you want to look for something that is really easy to go, the kind of on the fly, minimalistic, so it looks natural. And I have this one that iMethod Beauty sent me, gifted to me, which I thought was beautiful, but it is the eyebrow pen that has the little quills at the top. And basically what you do is you just apply it at the base and you brush it through the hairs. It's very, very fine. It's not like a brow pencil, but you could equally use a brow pencil, and you just kind of dab it on. It just imparts a very, very light amount of color, but the more you do, you can actually sort of build up that brow. And so that's what I'm going to do now. You just basically want to start at the base and you just want to keep working it through. And again, it just has these tiny, tiny, tiny little brow sort of hairs to kind of fill in a little sparsity. You know, you're basically just filling in the areas of the brow that it hasn't grown. And then you have something that's just a little bit more universal and matches the others, sort of. You know how brows are. They're not twins, they're cousins, and they're distant cousins. All right, so for the eyes, I do like to put a little something on, whether you're doing a bronzer in the summer and then you just take your makeup brush or your eyeshadow brush and you do a little bronzer in the crease. But for fall and winter, I have been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize, and these are her cream eyeshadows. This, of course, is in the color Pillow Talk, and this just kind of goes along with the whole color story that I'm working with, and it is just a light, creamy, whipped eyeshadow. You can take it on your fingers. I take it on a little brush, and then I just sort of dab it right into the crease, and I just give it a once-over windshield washer motion, just like that. And you will see very quickly as I sort of just carve out this natural sort of contour in my eye that it just gives a little definition to the eye. And it's just as easy as that. So I'm going to do the other one. And don't be afraid, because it's a cream product, to take it with your eyeshadow brushes. And then it just goes on. It's so seamless. But like I said, you could equally do this with your fingers. As a matter of fact, I have. All right, so when you get that, basically your eyes are done that way. And then, of course, to finish them up, we would just use a little mascara, whatever is your mascara of choice, because let's be real, mascara is fast. It's on the fly. I have been, as of late, trying this one by Maybelline. It is the Sky High, and I'm quite enjoying it. So the only thing that I would do different, perhaps if I wanted something that wasn't so natural but a little bit more of a flare, is I might possibly just curl my lashes. The way to do lips that look natural is just to take your favorite lip liner, especially you're in the 45 plus, you want to just sort of make sure that you get really good fill. Put that lip liner, define the outside of your lips and get it all on your lips. And then, because of the balm, move your lips around, press them down, and you immediately have a actual lip color. If you want to top it up, you can have a product something like Tower 28, which is a lip and a cheek color. This, of course, is a Magic Hour, and then you can just kind of like pat it right on your lips, pierce them together, and again, you've got a very uniform, homogeneous, but still staying in the same color family. As I do like to give just a little bit of something extra on the skin that kind of really just sort of screams like, here I am, this is my fresh and dewy face. And of course, again, there's so many products on the market that you could pick from, all of them to be kind of like those putty or those cream highlighters. I showed you a product from Wander Beauty, but my go-to is this one by Merit Beauty. I absolutely love this. This is their highlighter balm. It's in the color Cava, which is literally just a true champagne. And it just goes on like an absolute dream, but yet there is no chunky like particles or mica. It just literally goes on. It highlights the areas that you want to highlight and none others. And it melts to your skin, and it just looks like you have the freshest, dewiest, like ridiculously gorgeous skin ever. That's what it does. And there you go, you guys. That's it. This is my minimalistic makeup look for the 45 plus, where you just kind of go from drab to fab, but just letting your own skin and face be the actual main star. And I think we all struggle with our busy schedules and just kind of how to kind of get that sort of wholesome, fresh, minimalistic looking makeup, no makeup look, but get out the door and look just so good. This is how I've been doing it for the last, 3-4 weeks that I purchased that Merit Beauty set. It's absolutely beautiful. Of course, as a good YouTuber, I will definitely list with links all of the products down below. That's what my makeup channel is really all about. It's just like real life, everyday makeup for the everyday 45-year-old working gal out there that works hard for her money, is not a makeup artist. I hope this video really helped you. It was so lovely to have you on, and I do hope you'll consider being a part of my family. And that's it for this week. As I say at the end of all my videos, I hope that you all have an absolutely fabulous week. Stay safe, make good choices, and never ever forget, no matter what the day brings, always make sure you start by radiating beauty. Take care for now. Bye-bye.